Welcome to Sikbaggers YouTube channel. I'm Steve, and this week is going to be kind of a short and sweet little video, but I've got some stuff going on back here with the whiskey project. If you've watched the last couple of videos on the whiskey project back here, you'll know that we took all of the chrome off the motor, the fender brackets, all that stuff, took it over to powder coat, just got it all back. Spent 3 days putting it back on, shooting videos for you guys, showing you torque specs and all that good stuff. Make sure to check out those videos. I'll put the links down below. Lots of comments on it, and I was waiting on it, and it didn't take very long for you guys to realize that there was several things on the bike that we didn't get powder coated, and lots of questions. What are you going to do about the bars? What are you going to do about the front end? What about all of the bolts and the shifter lever and all that stuff? Today we're going to be addressing some of those. We do have some stuff coming up in a future video on the front end, and we do have, of course, a handlebar video coming up here shortly. We're working all this stuff in. We got several products from Ciro right here that we're going to be putting on the bike. Very, very easy install, guys. Pretty much not even really any tools needed to put most of this stuff on. All of the stuff that we have on the table here, the links will be down in the description, so make sure that you check that out. If you're on your phone, you may have to scroll all the way back up to the top and hit the little arrow button. It'll bring open the description. You'll find all of the links in there. Of course, if you're on a computer, just click the see more down there and there'll be a list of links. So make sure to check that out. And I did want to mention real quick before I get started on this today that a lot of these covers over on Ciro are half off, or even better than half off. Get over there and check out Ciro's website, because this is one of those deals you don't want to miss out on. You can get most of this stuff I'm doing today for half off, so that's kind of a no-brainer. After you get done watching the video, click the links down below. It'll take you straight over there, take you straight to the products, and you can see the prices and where they're marked down. The first thing we're going to be addressing is the rocker box top caps. There's 6 of them in here, guys. They are made out of metal. Most of the caps that you get on the market are going to be made out of plastic. When we're doing motor stuff, you kind of want to get metal stuff, because then the plastic ones can actually get really hot. And they don't necessarily melt to the motor, but I've seen a lot of them kind of flake. And like if you've got the chrome ones, the chrome will start flaking off and they just look horrible. So any motor stuff, anything that's going to get hot, make sure you get metal. And then we're going to be moving on to the Ciro bolt caps. Now you can get these in several different flavors. They have these in black, chrome, and actually a product called black chrome. So it's kind of chromey, kind of blacky. They're pretty cool. We just got the black ones. They also offer these in a couple of different cuts. We've got the diamond cut ones, and they also offer some spikes. So make sure that you check out, depending on what you're doing with your bike, you've got some options there. Then we're going to be addressing the shift linkage cover. Now on the Street Glide over there, the chrome one, you know, you can just kind of get away with replacing the bar, because your front and rear levers here, they're already chrome, and you can just replace this ugly looking bar. With the black stuff, it's a little bit different. You can replace that little bar, but you also need to replace the front and the rear levers there. And the rear one's kind of a pain to get to. So we thought we would look for a cover, and sure enough, Ciro had one. So you've got one back here that actually covers the back. You've got one up here in the front that covers the front lever. And then of course an entire piece that covers the whole shift rod linkage there. A couple of videos ago, we'd done a Ciro product, and it's these turn signals up here for the Road Glide that go on the front of the fairing. And we've got the black trim that goes in the middle and it goes underneath. We'll be sticking that on as well. Once again, very, very easy install, but it'll complete the look that we're going for up here with the blinkers, and then you'll just have some metal trim underneath it that's black to just kind of make that thing all flow together. As usual from Ciro, full color instructions. You can't really mess any of this stuff up, guys. No need to pay anybody to put any of this stuff from Ciro on. But if you followed everything in the directions and something's still not jiving, or you're worried about something, give them a call. They're on top of it, guys. Ciro has always been very helpful if I had any questions. So we're just going to move the camera around the bike today, and we're going to get this stuff installed. So like I said, we're going to start with the rocker box top bolts. On this side of the bike, really the only ones that you can see are the front one and the rear one back here, and then really can't see the rear one unless you duck down and really get in there and look for it. Literally, make sure that your engine's cool before you do this. You are going to be putting your hands on the motor, so don't go out for a long ride, come home, throw these caps on, you're going to burn yourself. Let me show you that cap. Look at the inside of that thing. This ain't your average cheap Junko push-on cap. See those little teeth in there? They're going to lock down on that bolt. That's pretty awesome. I've messed with a lot of bolt caps in the past, and I've never seen any like that. So that's pretty cool. Once again, metal caps. simply put it on and push it down until there's no gap, and then it feels secure. When I do this back one back here, it's a little bit harder to get to, but make sure you got it centered up. Push it straight down where there's no gap. Just like that. And those are on. Now this side of the bike, guys, you can clearly see more of them. You've got one here, one here, one here, and one here that you can actually see. Same thing, guys, just snap them on, center them up, push them down. Very easy install, no glue. I showed you the inside there. Put this one on. Little tougher to get to that one with a stretch tank cover on. Ooh, that one's gonna be really tight. Yeah. Oof. Oh, fingertips hard to get on. So that's it. That covered up the rocker box bolts. Pretty easy. Let's move on to the next one. Now onto the bolt caps, just the normal bolt caps. You get 48 of the 1/4 inch caps and 7 of the 5/16 caps. Once again, hopefully you can see that, but all the green dots, Ciro's laid it out where it tells you what it can cover. Just make sure you follow this and you'll get all of the bolts covered that this kit will cover. Probably not gonna show you putting every one of these things on, guys, but I'll just start right here on the top. Just push these on. Pretty easy. Man, they stick on good too. I've had some in the past that were just, man, you've had to glue them on and everything else with silicone. Let me get that in the camera there where you can see it. Hopefully you can see it. That's the diamond cut one. And of course they do have the spiked ones too as well. So make sure to check those out. Like I said, depending on what you want. But these press on really firm and nice. No, I'll get that one later. Press them on until there's no gap and you'll be good to go. So just right there, just doing the outer primary cover, that cleaned all of that up really nice. So right off the bat, you can see the difference. I've got all of those just metal bolts covered up with the black cap. Just follow the directions and follow that guide, that picture. You'll have everything covered up. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this free video. If you like this video, hit the like button, and if you want to check out the channel, we got 120 something bagger related videos. There's a ton. Check out the channel and make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. That's what keeps us coming out here into the shop and doing these videos for you. All of our videos are always free all the time. We don't ask for donations. We don't do Patreon. We don't do any secret squirrel Facebook things where you have to pay us money to join and all. Everything is free all the time on this channel. So make sure you check us out. Find us over on Instagram, find us over on Facebook. If you want to get a hold of some bagger swag, that's where you can find it over on Facebook. We do a pre-order about 5-6 times a year. Put your order in, you get t-shirts, hoodies, koozies, all that good stuff. But find us over there. But I'm gonna let you guys get back to the video. I just wanted to stop a second and let you guys know that I appreciate the hell out of every one of you guys. Back to it. Now we got all the bolts capped off. That's looking good, guys. We're gonna move on to the shift lever. We're gonna need a 7/16 and a 1/2 inch wrench to get your shift rod off. We have to actually take this off to put the cover on, then we'll put it back on, but still pretty easy. You wanna take your 1/2 inch and get it there in the back. It can be a little bit tricky if you've got a long wrench. Just get a box end, get it on there like that, where you can hold it. Take your 7/16 in the front and just start loosening that nut up in the back until it's loose, and then you can generally just reach back there and take that nut off. Make sure that you don't drop that washer. There is a washer on the back side. It's a split washer, and you have a washer on this side as well. So you can just kind of put that back together for right now if you want to, so you don't lose anything. Now you move to the back one, and there is no nut on this one, so you just take your 7/16 and you break that loose and then start unthreading it until it comes out. You want to make sure that you don't drop anything down there in that transmission case. Get it about right there. You can generally get it out with your fingers. Pull it straight out just like that. So inside the hardware package, you're going to have this black little plate right here, a couple of hex head bolts, and then of course a couple of split washers. This is used to put the shift rod inside of this cover. So that's why we had to take it off. Of course, this thicker in here is going to be the front, so we are going to put this bolt head up in here. Lay that in there like that. Roll it to the back. And then you can see inside the cover right here, we've got 2 threaded holes. Well, that's where this goes. It's just going to cover that rod up. So you're just going to take your small hex head screw, 7/64 Allen wrench, your split washer, and we're going to put that in. Go ahead and do the other one. Split washer on there. Go ahead and put that in. So before you get it tightened down, make sure that your cover, like this, and you have your bolt and your shift rod coming out at a 90-degree angle. Hopefully you can see that. So it comes out and it's going to go back into where we just took it off. So just kind of get that lined up there, and then you can go ahead and tighten these down. Got a split washer on there, guys, so really no need for any kind of blue Loctite or anything like that. Guess it wouldn't kill it to put it on there, but it doesn't call for it because we have the split washers on there. So this cover has a foam pad installed on the back, so when we place it on there and put this back through there, you're not going to get any vibration, no metal on metal. So we've got our back cover on, and what I do is just start with the rear one, because you can now roll this. You can just get that kind of up out of your way so you're not rubbing blue Loctite all over everything. Try to stay out of the camera here, but get this in. It's kind of a tight squeeze if you got big hands, but you want to reach in there and get that started. So I want you to take notice of something too. This one had a flat washer on the inside right there. You take that off, and the inside of this, you can see it's got this hex design right here, and what that's going to do is it's going to grab that. Remember when we were taking this off, you had to get a wrench in here and a wrench here. So with the cover on, you can't get a wrench in here anymore. So what that hex is going to do is grab that right there, just like that. You can see it'll grab it, put your cover on. So now that's going to act like your wrench that you used on the inside there. So you reach around, put your split washer back on and your nut. Now all you have to do is tighten up that back side. If you're a torque kind of guy, you want to get that at 70 to 90 inch-pounds. That goes for the rear as well. Now you've got all of this covered in a nice black cover, which, like I said in the beginning of the video, you can also get this in chrome as well. Now we're down to the windshield trim, guys, and because I have the Ciro lights up here, I do have to pull these covers off to get to the windshield bolts. Very easy to do. Once you get these loosened, you can pretty well pull the windshield out. And the trim is going to go on before the windshield. It's going to go on right here, but it's going to go on before the windshield. So we need to get these pretty loose. We don't have to take them off. With them loose, you can kind of reach in and pull your windshield out. So this trim piece is just going to tuck in behind all of this. It's just going to go just like that. And then we can just simply slip our windshield back into place where it goes. Now you've got this nice piece of trim going across there. Tighten your windshield screws back up. If you got the Ciro lights, this is where you're going to go ahead and put your covers back on. If you don't have the Ciro lights, you would pretty well be done with this install. Get all your grubby fingerprints off of it, and that trim piece is done. So that's pretty much it, guys. Pretty easy install, but really finished off the bike. So nice clean look when we got done. Everything's blacked out. Absolutely love it. Never been disappointed with anything from Ciro up until this day. You guys know that we've done a lot of Ciro products and I've been impressed with every single one of them. We got a Ciro playlist on the YouTube channel. Make sure to go through that. When you're over at Ciro, check out the website, man. They got a ton of stuff on that website. Not just LED stuff and covers. They got some performance stuff, lots of comfort things on there. Guys, the list goes on and on. So make sure you get over there and check out that website. And like I said, remember, half price. Guys, that's a no-brainer. So get on over there and check it out. I'm gonna get out of here and get my butt back to work. And until the next video, as always, be safe, keep your knees in the breeze. Thanks for checking out the YouTube video, guys. If you like what you see, make sure you hit the subscribe button over here. Over 100 bagger related videos on our YouTube channel. But to get you started, maybe you can check out this one or this one. Just one of them. Not really gonna say anything else. Just click the button, man. No, just